Linguistic competence. Although it is often said that linguistic competence, in the sense defined by Chomsky, who is a prominent and leading linguist, said in 1965, involves some kind of knowledge of the grammatical rules of a language. This knowledge is ordinarily our conscious awareness. So the sense that the grammar makes in a sentence is actually our conscious awareness. We are aware of that grammar and we link ourselves to that grammar in order to make a sentence. So according to Chomsky, it does involve some kind of knowledge of the grammatic rules that we are learning a language. Nevertheless, some adolescents and adults and even some children can be made to demonstrate an awareness of the syntactical structure of the sentences they speak. So it could be possible that even without making an awareness of grammar, even amongst the adolescents, adults and children, they can demonstrate an awareness of the syntactical structure of the sentences. That means the meaning of the sentence that is being given, and there is probably an awareness of grammar there, but it can also be taken that the children or the adults or the adolescents are speaking the language syntactically but not having an understanding of the grammar rules otherwise, or not learning those grammar rules, or probably just being aware of those grammar rules. They can demonstrate the ability to be using grammar in the sentences. So it has to be some very precise and very thorough study to find out whether some child is learning a language by using the grammar of the sentence and by making a conscious effort to use that grammar, or it is just coming to his mind as he is listening to the set of the parts of the speech in the sentence, and he is just making up whatever he is listening. So this can be a type of a research that every teacher can do in her class. Whether the students are speaking English or the second language, due to the conscious awareness of the grammar sense the sentences are making, or they are just relying on what they are listening and they are getting used to that sense of grammar that they are listening to, and then they are making their own sentences based on that set of grammar rules. So there's this debate keeps on going in the classroom, in the schools, in the institutions, in the language schools, whether the children are focusing and making a conscious effort to learn the grammar in order to speak the language, or they are just acquiring those grammar rules as they are listening to the language and they are becoming used to that set of rules. So this is something interesting the teachers can work on, and as they find whatever way is better for them to teach in the class. Like for example, if all English is spoken in the class and the students are picking up the grammar rules in that class where all English is being spoken, then that shows that here the students are listening to the set of examples in which grammar is being used correctly, and the students are taking in that as it is. They are acquiring the language with the rules of grammar as they are being spoken. And in a class where the translation method is important, then the teachers need to focus on the grammar rules, because that group of students would be needing some guidance because they are working on the translation method. In that case, the grammar rules have to be set up and explained to the students how the parts of speech will be used in a sentence.